Hey everyone, buckle up because this is a long, wild ride. I'm 34, and my husband 35, and I have been together for a decade now, married since 2018. Our bond has always been that of best friends, with a shared sense of humor and a love for the same interests. But over the past few years, I've felt us slowly drifting apart. A heartbreaking shift that has left me feeling like a ghost in my own marriage. It started subtly. The romantic gestures that used to light up our days faded into mere shadows. Conversations dwindled to simple exchanges, often met with his infamous, "I'm fine," or "it's nothing." It felt like I was reaching for him in the dark, only to be met with silence. When I would express my feelings, my need for more romance, for him to prioritize us, it was like talking to a wall. He'd apologize, but nothing would change. And soon I found myself growing complacent, almost resigned to our new normal. I started to feel like we were just roommates sharing the same space rather than partners in love. The only times he kissed me romantically seemed to be followed by an expectation of sex, which only fueled my frustration. "I don't feel like it," I would say more often, unwilling to force intimacy that felt hollow. This cycle spiraled, leaving us both feeling distant and, I suspect, resentful. Despite my assurances that my attraction to him hadn't waned, he would counter with the accusation that I was no longer physically drawn to him. That hurt more than he knew. Fast forward to April, when I took a trip out of state to visit my parents. I set up a nanny cam to keep an eye on my dog, who is my absolute baby. The day the camera arrived, my husband joked about it, not realizing the deeper implications it would soon have. While I was away, he assured me he wouldn't be out late at a concert with coworkers. But as midnight turned to 2 a.m. and my texts went unanswered, panic gripped me. Our dog had been alone for far too long. Finally, I saw him come home, my heart easing, until I noticed a familiar coworker follow him inside. My initial trust quickly morphed into dread as I watched them sit on the couch, engaged in a conversation that became increasingly flirty. The pit in my stomach deepened as he leaned in and asked her to kiss him. I felt my world shatter in real time, tears streaming down my face as I sat helplessly behind the camera. In a fit of despair, I called the police, reporting an intruder in my home. When they arrived, it was a surreal blend of fury and relief, the officers conveying my rage as I tried to comprehend the betrayal unfolding before my eyes. After the dust settled, my husband returned home, remorse dripping from every word. He blamed his drunkenness, claiming it was an escape from the distance he felt between us. But I couldn't let that excuse the betrayal. "You could have chosen me," I cried, trying to explain that our issues needed resolution, not in the arms of another woman, but together as a couple. Now we're in therapy, but it feels like we're treading water instead of diving deep. I love him dearly, but I can't shake the fear of repeating the past, of slipping back into that void of disconnection. I know we both want to heal, but I'm left questioning if our love can withstand this storm. Any insights or experiences you can share would mean the world to me. I just want to find a way back to the love we once shared, but the path feels uncertain and fraught with challenges.